Hi everyone. So today is April 29th. The market was doing really good for today. There is still 5 minutes left for trading to close, but I have done with my trading. Traded mainly in three companies today: Reliance, IndexEnd, and Bajaj. So I'll show you one by one the mistakes I did and also the profits that I made for today. So if you see, I started the trade somewhere around 9:19, and instantly I made a big silly mistake. So if you see, I did a short sell of 100 quantities of index int at 447 and later on brought it at 450. So which means it gives a loss of around 270 plus charges. So what really happened over here is I was planning to do another short selling of 100, but instead of selling it, I brought it, which was a very silly mistake that I have done. So that started the day off with a loss of 270 rupee. But later on, then I brought a few quantities of 200 quantities of Reliance at 1437. So if you check the price for Reliance, it's going to be at 1423 right now. We brought it at 1437. The highest it has been is at 1453 and the lowest is at 1420. And we sold it at 14 I think at 1443. So we brought it at 1437.81 at 929, and we sold it at 1136 at 1443. So that gave a profit of somewhere around 1038 rupees in Reliance. At the same time, I did one more trade of index in bank with another 100 quantities where I brought 100 quantities for 449.50 and sold it for 454.5. So the thing with this is one should never make a revenge trading, and it was not, I would never have done a trading again with index when I had made a loss, but since it was a mistake from my side, and when I saw the opportunity over here, this is the only reason I did another trade with Intex on the same day. Otherwise, I would never do a revenge trading, because most of the time, end of the day, when you do revenge trading, you could end up getting in bigger losses. So after doing two trades of Reliance and Index with giving positive profits, like one at 1038 and other one at 229, I saw a big opportunity at Bajaj. Yeah, so once I found the opportunity at Bajaj, I did quite a few number of trades with this company. So the highest it has been is at 570, the lowest is at 4822, and the profit that I got from Bajaj was at 3500, which is by far the most profitable trade that I have done like this month. So yeah, the total profit that I made for today is 4800. The one that you see in the top, which is just 257, 260, which keeps moving. This is another CNC delivery, which will not be discussed over here. So since I saw the price of index in bank went really high, I sold 15 quantities which I had before with me. So the final number is not 5000, it's 4800, which is from Bajaj 3500, Index 229, and Reliance at 1038. Also, apart from the profits, I would like to discuss the mistakes that I made and also the tips that would be helpful to you guys when you're trading. So always when you place an order, there is two screens. One is where there is a pending order, the other one is where the executed order. So when you make an order with a limit, make sure the order gets executed, or else you will end up making another order which will be still pending and it can end up being in a loss. So make sure it is being executed and then you place your second order. And next thing which I would like to discuss is, always before starting a trade, have a target price. So one of the other trade which I was talking about was Reliance, where I started off with 1437. So if you see the price for Reliance, the price went high up till 1453. So my buy price was at 1437, and then my target price was at 1447. But instead of executing the trade at 1447, as soon as I saw the prices were going high, I cancelled the order, and I was waiting for it to hit like 1460 or 1470 or something like that. So I didn't really execute that order. So after it went up to 1457, it started having a fall, and it never went back at 1450s or 1447. So later on I had to execute the order at 1443, which means I could have lost like 400 rupees because of me not hitting the target. It's still a profit, but still like since I got deviated away from my target price, it was something that I had to learn from this trade. And the third tip which I would say I learned from today is, once you have a target price, like before even starting the day of your trading day, always make sure you have a target for today. So yesterday if it was like 1000, maybe today is like 1500 or 2000 or 2500, and once you hit the target, just make sure you don't do any more trades. So today my target was around 4000, and also the target depends on the market. So if the market is not doing very good, maybe your target will not be hit. It's absolutely fine. But today my target was 4000, and since the market was really doing good, I was happy to receive 4000. But once I hit 4000, I wanted to make more. So then what happened was, if you see Bajaj, there was almost a time where I lost all my profits because I did a short sell somewhere around 50 30, and then the price kept going higher up to 1570. So during this time I almost lost all the profit that I made in one single day, but fortunately the price was coming down, and I was aiming for it to come down from the start, but it took some time for it to come down. So during this duration, like it was a big loss. So for like 300-400 rupees profit, I was almost going to lose the entire day's trading. So make sure once you hit your target, you don't do any more trades on that particular day.